Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So today we have a battle against Carter, another random person offline. So looking at his team, it looks to be really strong and very interesting. So looking at my team, it is the same one that I've been using the past several games. So what do I want to lead with is the question here. That is a good question. Um, so I think we're gonna go for the Omastar actually in this one. And we're gonna see how that works out. Alright, so looks like he's going to lead with the Skarmory, so that's not terrible with the Omastar lead. So yeah, I think not knowing what this thing's going to want to do, I do want to set up hazards, but I kind of don't want to risk it turn one, so I think we're just going to go ahead and fire off a Scald here, see what he wants to do, as he is just going to go for the Stealth Rock to get his entry hazard set up there. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and Scald this thing in return, and it's going to take it down by about exactly half. We do get the burn. That's pretty nice, actually. And then he's going to regain some HP with the leftovers, and then he's going to go ahead and take some burn damage. So that's actually pretty good for us, because now we can probably pretty freely go ahead and get our hazards up. So that's what we're going to do. He is actually going to go for a layer of spikes here. So that is interesting, as we're going to go ahead and get our Stealth Rock up. So this is going to be an interesting situation here. His leftovers is going to cancel out the burn damage, obviously, every turn. So the only question is, how many hazards do we want on the board? And so, you know what? Let's play the hazard game. We're going to go ahead and go for a spikes here, as we'll see what he wants to do. So he is going to forego the hazard game, actually, and go ahead and switch in with Starmie. So yeah, he's going to go ahead and take some Stealth Rock damage there, as we are going to go ahead and get our layer of spikes up here. So yeah, we both have a layer of spikes and a Stealth Rock on the board at this point. This thing could definitely have coverage for us, but you know, I'm kind of thinking he might have brought this thing into Rapid Spin here. Yeah. So I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I think actually we're going to go ahead and try to hit this thing with an Ancient Power, see what he wants to do here, as he is packing Thunderbolt, so that's bad. And gonna knock us all the way down to 24 HP in the red. We do survive. He takes some Life Orb Recoil there. We're going to go for an Ancient Power on this thing. We are max special attack. It's not enough, though. It is going to knock him to about a third. But yeah, we're going to get some HP back with the leftovers. So yeah, at this point, I don't know that there's much of a point in trying to save the Omastar. We do have some hazards up, so I think we're just going to stay in here, and we're just going to click Scald in case something crazy happens. He's actually going to go Rapid Spin, so that would be the aforementioned crazy. So he's going to do barely any damage to us and get rid of our hazards, which isn't good, and then also take some Life Orb Recoil there. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and Scald this thing to actually take it out and knock him down to 5, so that's not terrible for us, and we are going to get some HP back with the leftovers. It is unfortunate, though, that we did lose our hazards there, and probably won't be able to set them back up. Because yeah, he's going to go ahead and come in with the Breloom, so yeah, unfortunately, there's no point in switching here, so yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and attempt to reset the Stealth Rock, but it's not going to matter. He's actually going to Spore us, though. That's kind of interesting. So he's going to go ahead and Spore us to put us to sleep, maybe just in case we decided to switch out. But yeah, we are going to be asleep, nothing we can do, unfortunately, and then we're going to get some HP back with the leftovers. So, yeah, I guess we're going to go ahead and just try to do Stealth Rock again, as he's going to Swords Dance, so that's definitely not great for us. Going to get that sharp attack increase, and we do wake up, so that's good, and we're going to go ahead and reset the Stealth Rock, so that's something at least. So yeah, and we're going to get some more HP back with the leftovers. Unfortunately, it would have been nice to, you know, possibly attack this thing, but yeah. So I think knowing this thing is at +2, we're probably not gonna survive another attack, but who knows. I don't think there's much of a point in switching, even so. We're just gonna click Scald here, see what he wants to do. He's just gonna Spore us again, so he's really going for broke here, I guess, as he is going to put us to sleep once again, and then once again we're going to be asleep here. So he might be trying to Swords Dance to 6, which would be pretty scary, actually, so hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, we get some HP back with the leftovers, and at this point we definitely have to continue to attack this thing in case it's Focus Sash. So yeah, he's going to Swords Dance again to go to +4, which is really bad for us. We are not going to get the Wake Up this turn, so that's actually very bad for us as well. And so yeah, I'm going to get some more HP back with the leftovers. So he's sitting at +4, so that is pretty bad news for us. We're going to hopefully try to Wake Up this turn. But no, he's going to go on the attack this turn with a Bullet Seed, and he doesn't need +4 to take us out since we're Omastar. So yeah, that is going to go ahead and destroy us, obviously, and knock us down to 5, and he does take some Life Orb damage, so that's actually pretty comforting, because now we know that we can go ahead and come in with the Alakazam, and we know we're Focus Sash, Magic Guard, so we're going to be able to endure anything that happens here, and use this as our fail-safe to get out of this situation. So we're going to go ahead and click Psychic. Even if he does Mach Punch, we will definitely survive, and he's actually going to switch, so he's going to save the Breloom for another day, and go ahead and come in with the Scissor, and he's going to take that Stealth Rock damage there, as we are going to hit a Psychic on this thing. So not going to do too much, unfortunately, despite us being max special attack, and then he is going to get some HP back with the leftovers. So we definitely don't want to stay in on this matchup, as Alakazam is definitely our fail-safe against getting swept, so don't want to lose the Sash. But what do we want to bring in? He does still have all those hazards up on us, unfortunately. So yeah, I think the best thing we can do at this point is actually just go ahead and come in with the Muck, I think. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go ahead and switch in with Muck and see what he wants to do here. So, we are going to take the hazards, of course, Stealth Rock and Spikes. And so yeah, he is going to U-turn, so going to do a decent amount of damage to us, actually. And then he is going to get the Pivot, of course, unfortunately. So, we'll see what he wants to bring in to face us here. And it is going to be the Gliscor, so that is super unfortunate for us. He is going to take the Stealth Rock damage. We are going to get some HP back with the Black Sludge, and then of course he's going to get poisoned by the Toxic Orb, because that's all this thing ever does. So, unfortunately, we cannot do anything to this thing with Muck, so we don't want to stay in. So, we're going to go ahead and make a little bit of a risk, I suppose, and switch to the Flygon here. And so yeah, we'll see what he wants to do. It could be a number of things. So there is the Flygon. We do take the Stealth Rock damage, and he is going to Earthquake, so that actually works out pretty well for us, as we do have Levitate, and then he's going to get some HP back with the Poison Heal. So I don't 100% know if this is going to work out or not, but I think this might be our only chance to go ahead and give this a shot. So we're going to go ahead and click Dragon Dance here, try and set up on this thing. We should be able to survive anything he does if he does attack, but he is going to go for the switch here, and he's going to come in with the Skarmory, which is actually not bad for us. He is going to take the Stealth Rock damage, and we are going to get our Dragon Dance off. So we are going to get to that +1 attack and speed, which is good news for us. He is going to regain some HP once again with the leftovers, and then just lose it right back to the burn. So he has revealed that he's really more of a hazard set, so he could still be packing something to phase us out, so I don't know if I really want to risk that. From that range at +1, I think a Stone Edge should do the job, so we're just going to go ahead and go for Stone Edge and hope we can hit it. We do outspeed, of course. We go for the Stone Edge. We do connect, which is awesome, and that is going to get rid of the Skarmory. So that's going to knock him down to 4, I believe, and we are going to take some Life Orb damage. So yeah, not in a bad spot here at this point. We'll see what he wants to bring in response, and it is going to be the Drifloom. So he's going to come in with that and take that Stealth Rock damage, and yes, he is sitting at 4. We are sitting at 5. So we could try our luck with Stone Edge. I kind of don't want to lock into Outrage because he's still got Scissor on deck. So I think we're going to go ahead and try our luck with Stone Edge. Can we hit 2 in a row? That is the question. We outspeed, of course. And yes, we can hit 2 Stone Edge in a row. Thankfully. So there you go, Flygon. Putting in some mighty fine work there. Going to take out the Drifloom and knock him to 3 as we do take more Life Orb damage there. So yeah, that is definitely great news for us. So now he's going to go ahead and come in with Scissor, and he is going to take that Stealth Rock damage. So the question is, can an Earthquake take this thing out from that range? I think it's going to depend on its spread, but we're going to go for it definitely. No reason not to. So we go for the Earthquake, and it is enough, actually. It is enough to go ahead and get rid of that Scissor and knock him down to 2. So that is great news for us as we do take more Life Orb recoil. So Flygon tearing it up out there. That is awesome for us. And so yeah, he's going to go ahead and come in with the Breloom, and he is going to take that Stealth Rock damage. So at this point, I think there's no reason to not lock ourselves into Outrage, so that is exactly what we're going to do here. He is going to Mach Punch us, and that is actually going to go ahead and knock us to 7 HP. Wow, that did a lot, but we are able to hang on, go for the Outrage, and after the Life Orb damage on his side, that's going to be more than enough to take that Breloom out and drop him to just 1. Unfortunately, the Life Orb recoil is going to take our Flygon out and drop us to 4, so we were on the cusp of a Flygon sweep, but unfortunately we don't get it. But, you know, Flygon absolutely tearing it up out there, so that is great for us. So we're going to go ahead and come in with the Rotom Heat here. His last Pokemon is going to be the Gliscor, so he's going to come in with that. We're going to take those Stealth Rock. He is also going to take the Stealth Rock there. So, yeah, I think, what do we want to do here? We are Choice Specs. Don't know what he can really do to us, but I think we're just going to go ahead and lock in Dark Pulse here, as he is going to go ahead and forfeit. So, alright then. So we're going to get a 4-1, I guess, victory there over Carter. As, I don't know exactly how the rest of that game would have played out, but we were in a pretty strong position to win that at that point, obviously, 4-1. So, yeah, I don't know if we may have lost another one or so along the way, but yeah, I think we're obviously in a very strong position to win that. So, but yeah, it is what it is. At least he forfeited rather than rage quitting, although I typically don't like when people throw in the towel anyway, just because I like to see the battle to completion. But it is what it is, but very competitive match nonetheless. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, this is going to be the last match that I post with this team. I did have a lot of fun using this team, and it did work out very well for me, but I am going to be putting it to the side, as always, of course, and Yeah, starting next time, I think I'm going to be doing maybe some team remixes slash doubles games starting next time, just to change it up a little bit. I'm not going to go right to another singles team for the time being. Probably will do more in the future, but not just yet. So yeah, going to try to mix it up with some doubles probably. Maybe some other things, not sure at this point, but yeah, I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.